And now almost 7 days, and now we are going to cover then all the questions you can easily solve. It is asking question in 3.5 marks also. CSR net is asking questions. So what kind of questions CSR net is asking, we will see that. Okay, so let's begin. So you don't have to make any notes. Uh, just look at the screen, just listen to me, make a rough notes. Think of it like an interview. And in an interview, what do you say? You just write the rough things. You do not write everything. So if you're trying to make the notes, you will lag behind. Okay. Important formulas I will mention that you can make the notes of. Okay. Chalo, let's begin with it. Finding the roots. So roots means you have some equation. For example, f of x equals to 0. Now let's take an example of f of x. It could be x sin x minus cos x equals to 0. So this is your equation. Now algebraically you have no idea how to solve it. Either you solve it using the graphs or you use the numerical method techniques. So let's say I ask you for which values of x this equation is satisfied. So now you have two techniques, basically most important techniques. One of them is known as bisection technique and one of them is known as Newton-Raphson method. Okay? So let's first go for bisection method. What is bisection method? So first of all, I have a sum equation which is f of x equals to 0. I need to find the roots. In numerical method, we always begin with initial guess. So I will make some initial guess. Okay, let's think a little bit. I will say I have a gut feeling that my roots will be between A and B. So whatever root I have, it will be between A and B. So let's say it will be between pi by 2 or you can say pi by 4 and pi by 2. Somewhere between this, my root will be there. कहीं इसके बीच में मेरा root है. So I will say, okay, my initial guess is कि root is between A and B. Between this. It is not A, it is not B, it is between A, B. How do I check that this is true? That, okay, yes, my root is actually between A and B. So I will find the value of function at A. I will find the value of function at B. Okay? For example, let's take an example. Okay? X minus 1 whole square equals to 0. Can you tell me what is the root of this equation? Yes, anyone? X minus 1 ka whole square equals to 0. What is the root of this equation? Okay, let's simplify more. Let's complicate more. Let's say x minus 1, x minus 3. What are the two roots of this? Very quickly. The chat box is open, you can type. 1, 3, right? Okay, so let's say I'm trying to find root 3. Okay? I'm trying to find root 3. I don't know the exact method. I'm just trying to find the root 3. So I will say that my root is between 1.5 or you can say 2.5 and 3.5. So my root is in between this. So what I will do is I will find my function at 2.5. So if I find my function at 2.5, do this. I put 2.5 here. I put 2.5 here. Okay? 2.5 here. So what do I get? 1.5 into minus 0.5. Okay. Similarly, I put my function as 3.5. So this will be a negative number. Okay. If I put 3.5 here, I will get 3.5 minus 1, 3.5 minus 3. So this will be 2.5 and 0.5. This will be a positive number. So what I observe is that the function key value at 2.5 multiplied by function key value at 3.5 is giving me negative result. So if I multiply this number with this number, my answer will be negative. So if I find the value of function at A and if I find the value of function at B and I multiply them, those values, the answer should be negative. If answer is negative, it means the value of my root is between these 2 points. And which is true. My value of root is between 2.5 and 3.5, which is exactly 3. So my root is between them. Okay. So that is the first check. If your root is between A and B, what do? You find the value of function at A, you find the value of function at B, you multiply them, and the answer should be negative. Okay. Once this is done, once I'm sure, okay, my root is between A and B, so I will do the first iteration. Iteration means going close to my answer, doing the process one by one by one by one, and going close to the answer, guessing, coming close, again guessing, again going close. So what will be my second guess? My second guess will be, let's divide this interval into half. So my second guess will be that my root is at a plus b by 2. So what I said that my root is between a and b. So let's assume that my root is at a plus b by 2. यहाँ पे मेरा root है. This is where my root is. So now I get a value which is f of x. So basically x1 I got. So this was my a, this was my b, and this is my x1. So I am assuming that my root is here. Assuming, this is not true. This is just an assumption. So now what I will do? The value of f of a I already know. Value of f of b I already know. That I already done in the previous step. Now what I will do is find the value of f of x1. So I will find the value of f of x1. x1 के ऊपर I will find the value of function. Now again I will do the same test. I will multiply f of a with f of x1. And I will multiply f of b with f of x1. If this gives me negative number, it means root is between these two. But if this gives me negative number, it means the root is between these two. Okay, f of a I already know. F of x1 I find out. I will multiply these two numbers. If it comes out to be negative, then the root will be between a and x1. And but if this does not happen, f of x1 into f of b is negative, then the root is between these two. So let's say this happens, means the root is between x1 and b. Then I will again do one more time. I will say now let's take x2. x2 will be what? x1 plus b by 2. Then I will find the value of x of 2. Then I will again check if the root is here or if the root is here. So let's say root is here. Then I will again divide it into half. So this process will keep on going on. So without too much stress on the brain, do you got the basic idea? I'm not saying everything, but once we do the question, you will have the clear idea. But someone who is doing it for first time, did you got the basic idea what we are going to do? Yes, in the numericals. Everyone, the chat box is open. You can reply yes, no. I need everyone's answer so that you are all with me. Okay, if you are on bed or something like that, wake up and sit properly. Perfect. Let's do the question. Okay? Let's do the question so that we have a better idea. I am repeating. So everything I am repeating through the question. Okay? You will get a better idea. So I have the function. So this is my function. And